Well, this happened. It's exactly what I didn't want to happen. What's up, guys? Welcome back to CA Buildz. Today we'll continue working on our Nissan GTR. If you haven't seen the previous videos, go check them out. We finally got our framework done 100%, but we got our cold air intakes in the mail, so let's open them up and throw them on the car. Guys, check out these intakes. They look sick. Not even sure what brand that is, but they look really nice. Obviously not as nice as our old carbon fiber ones, but these will do for now. So what we need to do now is actually take the old sensors off of these, throw them on these, and install them in the car. All right, so we got both of the sensors in. They're both looking good. Got both of these rubber pieces on. Not sure what those are called, but now let's try to put these in the car and connect these to them. It looks like the tube, well, the intake tube goes here and then the filter itself goes in here. So let's try to put them on the car. I ran into a little issue where these AC lines are in the way of the intake tube. So basically they have to sit a little further. And in order for them to sit further, I had to make an extra hole over there so this bracket can sit a little further that way, because it screws down right there. That's the hole, if you can see it on camera. So basically it pushes this bracket out a little further that way. Then the AC line set a little bit further, so then there's enough room to clear the intake tube. So let's try to put the intake tube in now. Okay, we finally got this intake in, and it took way longer than expected. It's actually pretty hard to get these in there, and these clamps, the clamps that came with the new intake, they just suck because once you screw it in, this bolt comes out too high and it doesn't clear around all these parts. So I actually had to use our old clamps, and it turned out pretty good. But we needed to put that rubber piece on first and then the actual intake tube, because it just wouldn't work like that. But we finally got this one on. We got our sensor connected. We got our filter on. So let's move on to that side and put that intake on. Okay guys, both intakes are on and they look absolutely amazing. Look how nice these things look. This side was a lot easier than that side. There's just a lot more room to work in here, and I kind of already knew how to do it after that side, but both of them look so good. It looks awesome. All right, I want to give it a first start and see how it runs. So it's not running so well, and I'm pretty sure I know why. This GTR was tuned before. It had upgraded injectors and whatnot, and I tuned everything back to stock. but it does still have E85 in it. So we have to suck out all the old gas out of it. And the way I think I'll do is disconnect one of these fuel lines. One of these fuel lines is actually sucking gas out of the tank. So basically I have to disconnect one of them. I'm not sure which one it is. I think it's this one right here. But I'll disconnect this fuel line, turn on the ignition, and it should start pumping the gas out. And then I'll put a tank here or something, try to get the gas out and just little by little take it all out. So let's try doing that right now. Okay, never mind guys, that idea went nowhere. I disconnected the hoses, turn on the ignition. Some gas comes out, but not a lot of it. I guess there's just not enough pressure for it. So what I actually found out, let me show you guys inside. I took out the back seat, took out this little fuel pump, and it's all right there. So what I'm gonna do right now is basically use this pump right here to suck out all the gas, put that hose inside here, and I should be able to get all the gas out of here. So let's do that. I'll show you guys a little more of what I'm doing. So I got the pump connected. I put the hose inside there, and it's basically sucking all of the gas out. It's a lot easier than I thought actually. It's not that bad. We only had to take out that, some kind of, I think it's the sensor that measures how much fuel we have in the tank. It's not the actual pump. But this is gonna take a while, but it's actually doing the job. So I'll show you guys when we're done.
A few moments later.
All right guys, we got all the fuel sucked out of this side, but of course there's another fuel tank on that side right there. So now we have to go on that side and suck all the fuel out of there. We finally got all the gas out. It took some time sucking it out with that little pump, but all of it is finally out. So now what I'm gonna do is go to the gas station, fill up all these little tanks of gas with fresh fuel, pour it in there, and hopefully she'll run good. Let's go get some gas. All right guys, she is running. So we have new gas in, we have our intakes in, all the sensors are connected, and she runs pretty good. We can't take it for a test drive because we don't have our coolant in yet. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll get some coolant, put it inside. There still needs to be 2 intercooler pipes, these right here, that need to be connected. So that one, it goes down over there. And then we have the other side, same one that needs to be connected as well. The one at the bottom, that one connects down there. So basically we'll put in our coolant tomorrow, connect those intercooler pipes, and hopefully take her for a test drive. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right guys, next day here, we got our coolant in. I guess this is some kind of special Nissan coolant, should work for the GTR. And we got our intercooler pipes. These are damaged. It doesn't look like there's a hole through it, but they're scuffed over here and over there. So we'll actually have to order new ones, but I'll put these on for now just to see if the car will run, maybe try to salvage them up a little bit just for the meantime. So let's put the coolant in the car and try to throw these on. Okay, we got this side on. It was a little difficult because this cooler was in the way. I didn't really want to take it off because it has bolts from the back that I don't want to do right now. But I put that one on, and now we're gonna do this side. I put a little filler in these gashes. It's just temporary. I'll be ordering new ones, but let's throw this one on now. Check this out. Man, that's awesome. Well, this happened. It's exactly what I didn't want to happen, but most of the coolant leaked out. It leaked out of the reservoir tank. There's this little tube that basically when there's too much coolant, it overflows out of there. And for some reason, most of the coolant leaked out. It was running for about 10-15 minutes. Everything ran fine. I revved it a couple times. It was running really good. And for some reason now it just started leaking out. One thing I noticed that our fans didn't turn on, so that could be it. Basically, if the engine is hot, the fans are not cooling it down. It would pump the coolant out, maybe. But honestly, I'm not sure. I have no idea why it's doing that. I don't think it's a big issue, but you never know. It could be anything. So I'll have to do some research, look into that, and hopefully figure it out. Well guys, that's a wrap for this video. It's really not how I wanted to end it, but we're having coolant issues, so I'll have to do some research and just try to figure out what the issue is there. But on the good note, our new build is here and it's absolutely amazing. Drop your comments down below what you guys think the new build is. Like always, hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so you guys don't miss out on anything. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.